I just clicked on the wrong one. Thank you. We're done with your. Oops. But okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and proceed to the trial because I'm thinking to myself, I'm probably not going to do everything I want to do because it's a demo. Further investigations. Okay, that's what I figured. Further investigations unavailable in a demo episode. You are about to advance to the trial step. Do you want to call it a day? Yes, just call it a day, bro. Let's call it a day. September 11th? Wow. Okay.
All rise.
I like how all the black people got the same fade.
Judge Theodore Robinson presiding.
Funny.
Please be seated.
The same. Y'all all got the same fade. Your hair looks like freaking hay. Ridiculous.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
The court is now in session.
All right.
Calling the case of the people of the state versus Mr. Owen Williams. Are both sides ready?
Yeah.
Ready for the people, Your Honor.
Ready for the defense, Your Honor.
Will the bailiff please swear in the jury?
Will the jury please stand and raise your right hand?
What?
Do each of you swear that you will fairly try the evidence before this court, and that you will return a true verdict according to the evidence and the instructions of the court? So help you God. Please say I do.
I do.
Oh, that's why he take?
You don't find that suspicious?
We will now hear the opening statement from
Oh
the
my goodness, this
prosecution.
man's going to jail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen of
Okay.
the jury, you're here to decide the fate of the defendant who has been charged with the crime of possessing over 2 pounds
This
of
is a
cocaine
white jury.
for dealing
This is not
and
looking good right
distribution
now.
purposes, as
This is
well as
not right.
taking part in organized crime.
Okay.
The defendant has been caught red-handed by the police during a secret operation to crack down the gang. He met the gang members and picked up the bag with drugs and tried to deliver it to another criminal, Mr. Jack Taylor, one of the leaders of the gang. The defendant then was stopped by the police patrol for running the lights, but he was also followed by Detective Andrew Roberts for the whole time.
He's correct.
He's the one who decided to enter the scene and arrest the suspect.
Okay.
The police indeed found a bag containing the drugs, which was
There's
the
some water. I'm
direct
thirsty.
purpose of arresting on the spot.
Okay.
The evidence and testimonies I present will prove to you that the defendant is guilty as charged.
Oh, brother!
Thank
And you a hater,
counsel.
bro.
Let's hear
Okay.
the defense's opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Woo!
Your Honor and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, under the law, my client is presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Is the man still got the same clothes?
You've
on?
already heard
Ooh, he down
serious
bad.
accusations against my client, Mr.
Mhm.
Owen Williams. You can understand that Mr. Williams is a crook working for a criminal organization.
Okay.
The fact is, he's a humble taxi driver and a courier.
Mm-hmm.
That day, he was just doing his regular job and got a call from one of his many clients to deliver a package.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it turned out that his employer was a member of a gang. And what's more, the police planned that day to end the criminal activity of that
Right.
group. Mr. Williams was extremely unlucky.
Yeah.
He didn't know who he was working for, nor did he know the contents of the package.
Oh, he said.
During this trial, you'll hear no real evidence against my client to prove charges of that caliber. My client is not guilty, and I'll prove it.
Oh, I like that. I like both y'all
Prosecution will
statements.
call its first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution
Okay.
calls Detective Andrew Roberts from TCPD, Gang and Narcotics Division.
Okay. Well, Andrew. Man, you
Name
look like
and
a.
surname.
Andrew Roberts.
Look at them
Please
shoulders.
raise your hand
Okay.
and repeat after me.
Yeah,
I,
Andrew, my bad.
Andrew Roberts,
I, Andrew Roberts, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I shall give to the court in this case shall be the truth, the whole
Whole
truth, and nothing
but
but
the
the
truth.
truth. I've been here many times. I remember the oath by heart.
Detective Andrew Roberts, I remind you that you are at the court and there are procedures here. Please treat the officials with respect and speak when you are asked
See,
to. Is
I
that clear?
don't like the way he's doing
Yes,
it.
Your Honor. I'm sorry. Right.
I guess Mr.
I don't like his attitude
is a
already.
hothead.
Okay.
Or maybe he's flexible when it comes to formalities.
Exactly.
I wonder if I can use that.
Mr. Roberts, please state your profession.
I'm a detective in TCPD,
Mm-hmm.
Gangs and Narcotics Division.
Okay.
How are you related to the case?
Yeah.
I was the one who arrested Mr. Williams.
Why did you arrest the defendant?
That's
He
fine.
was transporting a bag of cocaine,
Mm-hmm.
How much?
around 2 pounds,
Girl.
What's the street
Two.
value of that amount?
Ooh.
over $185,000.
What?
Could the defendant operate that much drugs on his own or on behalf of a criminal organization?
All right, time to step in and spoil the party.
Okay. An objection command is basic and vital tool in every attorney's arsenal. When the other person's evidence, testimony, or questions shouldn't be acknowledged by the court, and it might be clearly harm your case, you can raise an objection. If raised, the judge then decides whether it should be sustained. Thus, evidence is discarded or overruled. The evidence will be accepted. Try to oppose the prosecution's question.
Objection, Your Honor. The question not only calls for speculation, but is also leading.
Sustained. Please stick with the rules of evidence, counsel.
Ooh. Probably use injection. Oh my gosh, injection. Probably use objection lowers harm to your case and a jury's trust to the prosecution. Be aware if your objection is overruled, you will lose the jury's favor too. There is no limit to objections which the attorney can make during the trial. However, abuse this command too often is in improper situations might disrupt the court's proceedings, anger the judge, and will surely affect your repertoire with the court, including the jury. It can even lead to situations in which you next properly used objection won't be taken seriously by the judge, even if it was solid ground. Whoa. Know that there will be an active pause after each question. If you decide to move on, you won't be able to raise an objection to that question later. Remember, leading and suggesting questions aren't allowed in direct examination, as well as those unrelated to cases. What? Leading. Oh my gosh, I gotta pay attention. Okay, so leading and suggesting questions. Okay.
How did you know he was transporting the drugs?
Okay. That's fine.
To be honest, I wasn't sure.
Please explain.
Mr. Williams happened to appear in the area under surveillance. You see, we were in the middle of an operation to crack down a drug gang called Southside Snakes.
I hate that name.
We were observing two
Stupid.
houses belonging to the two key figures, Robin Smith and Jack Taylor.
Okay.
The two houses are located in two different parts of the city, so there were two surveilling teams observing suspects at the same time.
Okay.
And the defendant?
So tired.
He approached Robin Smith's house, located in Southside. It was morning. Mr. Williams came there by car. He entered the building and left it after a few minutes. He was holding a bag. He got into a car and drove away.
Who did he talk inside the house to?
That's a good question.
I don't know, but we knew there were at least 3 people there, all related to the gang, including Robin Smith himself.
Okay.
What happened next?
Okay. That sounds. It's
I was asked by Commanding Officer, Commissioner Francis Wright, to follow the man because he was probably going to another suspect, Mr. Taylor.
Okay.
In the meantime, the first squad in Southside decided to enter to neutralize suspects.
Oh, y'all neutralized.
You arrested the defendant before he reached the destination. Why?
Yeah. Why?
He ran the traffic lights, and the local patrol stopped him. I was worried that they would scare him away, so I decided to step in.
A patrol? How big was it?
2 police officers.
Did you arrest the defendant on the spot?
Okay. I'll let that go.
No,
Is that
I
leading?
asked him to open the bag first, the one he took from Smith's.
Okay.
What was the defendant's behavior?
Oh, he was agitated, like he knew what was coming up.
Cap.
What?
That's a fucking lie.
I got this.
Okay. During direct examination, you can object not only to the prosecution's question, but also to giving testimony. It's time to react to Robert's words. Use the objection command in the proper part of the witness's speech.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is speculating.
Sustained. The court will remove the part which suggests the reason why the defendant was acting as described.
Okay.
Please continue, counsel.
All right. From now on, you can raise an objection also to the testimony during direct examination and cross-examination. Use it wisely because improper use might cost you the jury's rapport. Okay, so it's like kind of like what they told me earlier. But Watch out for situations when a witness evades answering the questions or gives unrelated answers, contradicts themselves. When you see the witness doesn't answer questions, makes assumptions, speculations, or simple lies.
That's a big lie. I wasn't agitated. I remained calm until I saw the cocaine inside the bag.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we already said objection. I can't say it no more.
Detective Roberts, where was the bag?
Okay. That's a good
In the
one.
front passenger seat, but one of the officers claimed the defendant wanted to hide it behind it.
Cap.
Objection! Hearsay!
What hearsay? It's in the officer's written testimony.
Mr. Roberts, you can only speak for yourself. The objection is sustained. Please continue, Mr. Jackson.
What was inside the bag?
Cocaine.
Thank you. That's correct.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have no further questions. I would like to submit pieces of evidence from number 1 to number 5, the duffel bag,
Okay.
bag of cocaine, the pictures taken on the spot after arresting the defendant, and the complete list of other police officers' statements from the patrol which were witnesses of the arrest. The list covers statements of 2 police officers who were at the time of arrest and 4 other detectives who claim they saw the defendants entering Robin Smith's house and then leaving with the presented evidence.
Thank you, counsel. Would the defense object to any pieces of evidence?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, during the full version of the game, you'll have the opportunity to question the presented evidence if you can prove it worthless. Oh, nice.
Does the defense wish to ask any questions to the witness?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Thanks so much for playing a demo version of The Lawyer. We're looking forward to your feedback. As you're reading this, we are working on improving the game. See you in a future full episode. Continue. Interesting. That was The Lawyer. I feel like we were getting somewhere in the trial. I wish I can play a little bit further inside the courtroom. Let's get to like half of it. That actually been kind of fun. I actually want to see how my defendant would have sweated on the stand and see if I can like defend himself like that through objection. But I learned a lot as far as like lawyer procedures. That's pretty cool. And the court setting, because I never went to court before, so this is really interesting. But I hope they do come out with the full episodes hopefully next year, fingers crossed. Especially not this year because honey, I'm busy. But thank you for watching this short demo. I think I'll spread it along 3 different parts, you know, chop it up. And yeah, if there's anything that you would have done differently, let me know. If there's something that I missed, please let me know. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all later in another gameplay. Bye.